Hi everyone, you are watching Commerce King Academy. We have been done in last video illustration number 2 of chapter number 4, which is journal. In today's lecture we have illustration number 3. Let's see here. Journalize the following transaction in the books of Mr. Adnan. Dated January 2005. We have to do this journal entries. First transaction of Mr. Adnan's business is on 1st Jan commenced business with cash with $120,000. Needs to be made its journal entry. Cash account will be debit. With amount $120,000 to capital accounts credit to Mr. Adnan's capital account will be credit with amount $120,000 with description being capital invested into the business, right? First transactions entry has been completed here. Second transaction is deposited cash into the bank amounted $32,000. The entry will be bank account debit to cash account credit with amount $32,000. With description being cash deposited into the bank, right? On same date, 2nd January, purchase goods from Babar amounted $40,000. Purchases account debit to Babar account credit because on credit with description being the goods purchased on credit. Purchased on credit with amounts $40,000 with credit $40,000. On 5th January, purchased furniture from Salim Furnishers amounted $10,000. These are also credit purchases. On 5th Jan, furniture account debit to Salim Furnishers account credit with amounts $10,000 and $10,000. Description being the purchase of furniture on credit. On 6th January, cash sales are with amounted $36,000. On 6th Jan, cash account to sales account simple. Cash account to with amount $36,000 to sales account credit with $36,000 with description being the sales of goods for cash simple. On 8th January, cash purchases are $40,000 by Mr. Adnan's business. The entry will be purchases account debit $40,000 to cash account credit because purchase is conduct on cash basis. $40,000 with description being the purchases of goods on cash. Next transaction is on 10th January sold goods to Hafiz on credit basis. The journal entry will be Hafiz account debit $48,000 to sales account credit $48,000 with description being the sale of goods on credit. On 13 January, Hafiz returned goods amounted $8,000 which will be called sales returns or returns inward. So entry will be returns inward account or sales return account will be debit $8,000 to Hafiz account with $8,000 with description being the goods returned by the customer. Next transaction is on 15 January paid cash to Babar amounted $38,000. The previous account of Mr. Babar is purchased goods from Babar amounted $40,000. Ultimately 2,000, the difference of 2,000 received as a discount received from Babar. This is the compound entry which is Babar account debit with $40,000 whether to cash account credit which was $38,000. The difference of 2,000 will be considered as discount received. Discount account will be credited with $2,000. Description will be being the payment of cash and availing of cash discount. On 25 January, Mr. Adnan withdrew cash for personal use amounted $6,000 and also drawn goods for personal use amounted $3,200. These are the drawings for the business. This is also compound entry. On 25 January, drawings account will be debit with amount $9,200 in the terms of with cash or to purchases account credit. Means to say drawings of $9,200 total to cash amounted $6,000 and goods drawn with amount $3,200 because the reduction or withdrawn goods from the business by proprietor or owner is actual decrease in purchases account. So purchases will be credited against drawings or goods with description being the cash and goods withdrawn by proprietor. on 27th Jan gave away as a charity in the form of cash with amount $404 and in the form of goods with same amount $404. The entry will be charity account debit to cash or against cash or against purchases, because this is the actual decrease in purchases stock. Now enter the amounts $404 and $404. Total charity amount will be $808 with description being the cash and goods given as charity. Next transaction on 28th January. Sold goods to Hanif at list price less amounted $32,000. List price less percentage is trade discount 10%. This discount is related to when transaction has been done, and cash discount with 5%. This cash discount is related to when cash or payment will be done. On 28th January, the entry will be Hanif account debit with amount 10% trade discount. Actual amount was $32,000 and 10% discount $3,200 is the 10% discount, so it will be less. $32,000 minus $3,200, $28,800. This is the discounted amount. Hanif account debit $28,800 to sales account credit. With same amount. With description being sales at lost price $32,000 less 10% trade discount. On 29th January, Mr. Hanif makes the payments of 80% of the amount due, availing the proportionate cash discount, which was 5%. The journal entry of this transaction is cash account debit and discount allowed to Mr. Hanif by Mr. Adnan debit, discount allowed Mr. Hanif makes 80% of amount due, which was $28,800, right? So 80% of this amount is received. $28,800 multiplied by, which is $23,040. This is the 80% of amount due, right? And also give discount allowed by Mr. Adnan on this amount. which is this is the 5% discount on this amount, will be called discount allowed, right? Now we will minus the discount 5% discount amount from this amount. This is the actual cash Mr. Adnan received. Now we will enter the amounts which we have been calculated. Cash received after discussion of 5% discount, the discount allowed amount is this, and total amount due, which was $23,040, right? The description will be being the receipt of 80% of amount due after allowing 5% cash discount. Next transaction is paid telephone bills amounted $1,800. On 30th January, telephone expenses debit $1,800 to cash account credit. With description being the payment of telephone bill. The last transaction of this illustration is paid salaries of the office staff amounted $4,800. Salaries account will be debit with amount $4,800 to cash account credit with same amount $4,800 with description being the payment of office salaries.